welcome to Kids Crafts. Today we're going to read a book and we're going to learn a little bit about turtles, and then we're going to make our own turtle. That'll be a lot of fun. Remember, if you like doing these, we have other Kids Crafts. We have one that talks about rainbows and one that talks about birds and not hippopotamuses, I'm sorry, octopuses. We have one about being a hero. So if you like it, check out our other Kids Craft kits that we have. Okay, so we're going to start out by reading a cute little book. And this is going to be a fun book, and I'm going to need your help on it. So this book is called The Turtle and the Hippopotamus, and it's by Kate Banks. Now, one thing that's kind of interesting about this book that I'm going to need your help with is on some of the words, that doesn't have words, on some of the pages, the words are going to be replaced by pictures. Okay, so they have like a little box, and instead of writing out what it is, they have a picture. So right here, it's a picture of and we look down here at the bottom, and it's a picture of a rock. So instead of writing out the word rock, it just has a picture of a rock. So whenever we see a picture, I need you to help me say what the picture is so we can tell our story. Okay, are you ready to begin? All right, let me get this a little closer. Okay. Once there was okay, what is that? Let's look down here at the bottom. Oh, it says a river. Okay. So once there was a river. Beside the river was a big, and we already learned that that is the rock. On top of it lived well, that's a picture of a turtle. Says, the turtle passed each day basking in the, what's that a picture of? The sun, listening to a bird, and eating the, what's that a picture of? Reeds. So the reeds are a type of plant that grows along riverbanks. So he was eating the reeds that grew along the river. Good. I think you're getting the hang of this. All right, let's go to the next page. It says, one day there were no more reeds left. What shall I do? Asked the turtle. Swim across the river, said the bird. On the other side of the river, there were tall, luscious, that's a big word, luscious, reeds, and beautiful, we haven't seen that one yet, beautiful, let's see, what does it say? Water lilies. Okay, so beautiful water lilies. But in the middle of the river was an enormous hippopotamus. The turtle was afraid of the hippopotamus and would not swim across the river. Sounds like the turtle has a little dilemma. See what he does. Okay. So the turtle sat back on the rock, feeling hungry. She gazed up at the bird that flew across the, we haven't seen that picture yet either. That's a picture of the sky. So she gazed up at the bird that flew across the sky. If only I had, what are those? Wings. Like you, she said. I could across the river. I could fly across the river. The turtle found a torn, what's that look like? If we look down at the bottom, it's a kite. Okay. So the turtle found a torn kite, and she mended it with a What in the world is that? Well, let's see. It says it's a pine needle. So she mended it with a pine needle from a nearby field. Okay. Then she took the hold of the kite and tried to fly. Wonder if it's going to work or not. But the kite could not hold the turtle, and the turtle tumbled into a patch of prickly moss. Beside the prickly moss was a grasshopper talking to a fly. "Excuse me," said the turtle. "I was just trying to cross the river." "Well, why not swim?" said the grasshopper. But the turtle would not swim past the hippo. The turtle looked at what the heck is that? Legs. Looked at the legs of the grasshopper and sighed. "If only I could hop across the river like you," she said. Beside the river was an old rubber tire. The turtle tried jumping on the tire. But she toppled off and landed in a clump of dandelions. The turtle watched the dandelions float into the air and blow across the river. "Why couldn't I just blow across the river?" she wondered. What's she going to do next? Okay. The turtle decorated herself with what is that? A crown of, I'm guessing that's leaves. Yep, leaves, and perched herself on the rock. Oh boy, what do you think she's going to do? You guessed it. Along came the wind and blew the turtle into a ditch. In the ditch were those look like ants to me, marching on I thought those were rocks at first, but it says that they are seeds. "Sorry," said the turtle. "I was just trying to cross the river." "Well, what about swimming?" sang the ants. But the turtle was too afraid of the hippopotamus to swim across the river. The turtle watched the ants build I think that's a bridge. Let's look and see. Oh, yes it is, a bridge. So the turtle watched the ants build a bridge with flower petals and some twigs. Okay, and some twigs. She rolled over, terribly hungry, and she said, "If only I had a bridge, I could walk across the river." So the turtle got some stones and some logs and began building a bridge. I wonder how that bridge is going to work out. Let's see. But the turtle had not gotten far when the bridge collapsed. And the turtle rolled into a, what's that? Rolled into a tree. Turtles don't belong in trees. Where what is that? Ooh, a possum. A possum was hanging by its tail. I was just trying to cross the river, said the turtle. Swim across, said the possum. But the turtle wouldn't. She was too afraid of the hippopotamus. She watched the possum swing back and forth. If only I had a tail like you, I could swing across the river, she said. The turtle looked around and spotted I think that's a rope hanging from a branch. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. That turtle. She grabbed hold of the rope and swung out over the river. But the rope broke, and down went the turtle right onto the back of the hippopotamus. Excuse me, cried the turtle. I was just trying to cross the river. Oh, funny turtle. The hippopotamus opened his big, wide mouth. The turtle closed her small, frightened eyes. Why not swim, said the hippopotamus. Then the hippopotamus carried the turtle to the other side of the river. He stopped to chomp on the reeds. Won't you join me, he said to the turtle. The turtle, I gotta change sides here. Ooh, that's a big fat hippo. The turtle and the hippopotamus spent the rest of the day eating reeds. I think they might have become friends. Oh. There we go. And the next time the turtle had to cross the river, she swam. That's a cute little book with the pictures, and I like how the turtle and the hippopotamus, they found something in common, that they both like to eat reeds, and they became friends, and the turtle wasn't scared of the hippopotamus anymore. All right, so now we're going to take a little break, and I'm going to get my supplies ready and show you how we're going to make this cute, cute turtle. So I'll tell you what supplies you're going to need, and you can gather those up. In your kit, you should have a green sheet of paper that has some shapes drawn on it, like that. You should have a bag of buttons. And they might not look exactly like the buttons I have, but you should have a bag of miscellaneous buttons. And you should have a green paper plate. Now, some other items that you might have, if you bought one of our starter kits or starter packs, then it should have all the supplies in it. And so what you'll need is you'll need some scissors, some of our glue dots. They won't look exactly like this in this box, but they'll be like a roll of this colored paper. You have glue dots on it. And then you might need like a pen or a pencil. So I'll give you some time to gather up those supplies if you need it, and I'll check back with you in just a minute. All right, hopefully you have all your supplies gathered, okay? I want to start by taking this green piece of construction paper. And you'll notice there's some letters on every single piece. So like this one says BL. That's going to stand for the back leg. Okay, so when we're ready to put it together, that's going to be the back leg. That one, this one with the H is going to be, that's going to be the head. Oh. This one has a T on it, so that's going to be the tail. And then the last piece is, it'll say FL, and that'll be front leg. And you'll have 2 front legs, and you'll have 2 back legs. So what I want you to do first is I want you to take your scissors, and you're just going to cut around every shape, okay? So just on that black line, just cut around every shape, okay? Now, I think you'll probably get bored just watching me cut these out. So I'm going to break away for a second. Or if you want, you can pause this and cut out all my pieces. And while we're in pause, you go ahead and cut out all of your pieces. So there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different pieces that you have cut out. The head, the tail, 2 back legs, and 2 front legs. All right, so go ahead and pause it, and let's get cutting. Okay, I have finished cutting out my pieces. So my 2 front legs, my 2 BL means back legs, 1 turtle head, and a cute little turtle tail. Now I'm going to go ahead and have you just set those aside. So put them together, set them aside for just a minute. And we're going to do what I think is the funnest part of making this turtle. And we are going to decorate the turtle shell, okay? So you're going to grab your buttons. And you should just have a whole batch full of different buttons, okay? And like I said, they might not look exactly like mine because each of us are going to make our turtles unique and original to us. So if you want, you can just dump them out on the table. Okay, so there they are. There's the buttons. And what you're going to do is you're going to put the buttons on your green paper plate. Okay, so you're going to take this. And you're going to use your glue dots. So you're going to take one of your glue dots. You're going to stick it on whichever button you want. Gotta get my glue dot off. Okay. You're going to stick, I think I'll start with this big hot pink button. And I'm just going to put the glue dot right on the back of my button. Okay. And then just stick it. Just stick whatever button you choose somewhere on your green paper plate. So I'll just put it right there. Look at that. All right, and then I think I'm going to take, I don't know, you choose another button. I think I'm going to take I think I'll take this little yellow button. And I'm going to get a glue dot. And I'm going to stick it on the back of the little yellow button. And then maybe, there we go. And I think I'll just stick it right there. Okay, so it's totally random, however you want to do it. So I'm going to let you guys pause the video, and you're going to take some time, and you're going to stick your buttons on your turtle shell, however you'd like to do that, and then we'll check back in just a little bit. All right, how are we doing? I'm not completely finished yet, but I just want to give you a sneak peek what I've been working on. I have a few more buttons to put on. Now remember, you can put your buttons on however you want. You can use all of the buttons. You can use some of the buttons. You can use maybe just a certain color, like maybe just you want them all green or you're all blue. Make it your own and have fun. I'll show you the finished in just a minute. All right, I don't know about you, but I love working with buttons. I love looking at all the different colors, the different sizes and shapes, and I just think it's so fun to just use them for different projects. So here is my finished turtle shell. I'm going to show you. You ready? So fun and colorful. I love it. Okay, I'm sure yours turned out gorgeous also. So the last things that we need to do to make this a turtle, because right now we just have a shell, is we need to put the body part, so the legs and the tail and the head onto our turtle. Now, you can go about this a couple different ways. You can, if you have a glue stick available, you can use a glue stick. If you have some tape, you can tape it on. You can also use the glue dots that come in your starter packet. So whichever way works best for you. I'm going to go ahead and just use some of my glue tabs, glue dots, okay, because I have them available. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the head, so that's the one that's labeled with the H, okay, and we're going to put either glue across the bottom of where the H is, or tabs, or tape, okay, so like double-sided sticky tape along the bottom, and I'll show you here in just a second what I mean by along the bottom. Okay, so hopefully you can see this. So here's the bottom of the head, and I just put a couple glue dots along the bottom. And then what you're going to do is you're going to decide what part of the shell is going to be where you want your head. So I'm going to take it, and you're going to put the glue dots on the back side of the shell. Okay, so you're just going to, or glue stick it on together. Okay, so it's going to look like that. So the back looks like this. Okay, so that's going to be our head. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to do the tail. So the tail is always opposite the head. So you're going to take the tail. Okay, that's the one that's marked, whoops, that's the one that's marked with a T. And you're either going to use some tape or a glue dot or a glue stick. And you're going to put your tape or your glue dot, or if you would do a glue stick, you're going to run glue across the bottom right here. Okay, and you're going to take that and you're going to put it opposite where the head is. So you're going to put it down here. So you're going to push that on the back side of the plate. Okay, so when you turn it over, it's going to look like this. Okay. So then the front looks like this so far. Now, the turtle's not going to be able to move without some legs. So we've got a set of back legs and a set of front legs. And we are going to do the same thing. You're going to either take a couple sticky tabs, a couple glue dots, a glue stick, tape, and we're going to, let's put the front legs on first. So I'm going to put my little tabs down first. So I'm taking one front leg. So I've got one front leg. Okay, and I put, so you'd run glue or double-sided tape or something along here. And we're just going to stick it on the back. And this is going to go close to the head, okay, because it's the front leg. So the front is close to the head. All right, so you're just going to glue that on like so. The back looks like that. So here's your front leg, okay? And then you're going to do the same thing, but to the other side, all righty? So go ahead and get tape, glue stick, whatever you're using to adhere the legs to the turtle. Put that on. Oh, like these little sticky tabs aren't cooperating here. And put that on. Okay, so far we got the head on, the two front legs, 1, 2, and the turtle's cute little tail. Now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to put the back legs, okay, on the two sides of the back. Actually, that's not the last step. We have one more step. But it's almost the last step. So go ahead and get your back legs, the ones that are labeled. Remember, the back legs are labeled with the BL. Okay. Put that on the back, just like I did the other ones. There's one leg, and almost done. And our second back leg. There he is! The cutest little turtle. Okay, now we really are on to our last step. Our last step is we need to give him a cute little face. So you can take a crayon. There should be crayons in your starter pack. If you didn't get the starter pack, then go ahead and find a crayon or a marker or pen or pencil. And we're just going to give him, let's see, I think, now correct me if I'm wrong, but I think when you draw the face, you kind of draw it upside down because the mouth is going to be here because he eats this way. He doesn't eat from his neck. So remember, when you draw the face on, the eyes are closer to the neck, okay? And then his mouth is up here towards the top. Then I'm going to add just a little more detail to him. Yeah, let's see here. I'm going to add a little bit to his eyes. Make them a little bit bigger. And maybe a little bit of eyelashes. And we'll give him a little nose too. All right. So there it is. My cute little turtle. All right. I hope you had fun making our Turtle Time kit with us, or using the Turtle Time kit and making a turtle with us. Make sure you go and show your friends and your family what you made today. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.